Good morning. I am 5 minutes earlier today, and as you can see, my setup today is quite different because I have friends from New York visiting for a week. So I gave them my bedroom, and I'm sleeping in my living room, which I love because I have this lovely painting by Marlisa that covers a whole window. It's a huge one. So I get to wake up to this. Absolutely love it. But anyway, the girls are still sleeping. So I'm going to guide the practice today from here. So let me tag everybody. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Gina. I see other people are joining by the number of people, but I don't see who that is. So if you want to say hi in person, just identify yourself in the comments, please. Or not, totally your choice. Good morning, Mariella. All right, it is time for us to start, and today we continue our exploration of an embodied life, exploration of embodiment of emotions and feelings. So while emotions and feelings are quite different, all of us, most of the time, use the words interchangeably to explain the same thing, how something or someone makes us feel. However, it's better to think of emotions and feelings as very closely related, but quite distinct. Basically, they're two sides of the same coin, and here's how they differ. Emotions are actually physical and instinctive, instantly prompting some kind of bodily reactions to threat, reward, and everything in between. And these bodily reactions can actually be measured quite objectively by pupil dilation, heart rate, facial expressions, etc. So emotions are associated with bodily reactions that are activated through neurotransmitters and hormones released by the brain. And feelings, on the other hand, are the conscious experience of emotional reactions. Feelings are sparked by emotions and shaped by our personal experiences, beliefs, memories, and thoughts linked to that particular emotion that is expressed in the body. So strictly speaking, a feeling is the side product of your brain perceiving an emotion and assigning a certain meaning to it. The reason I'm going in this depth about emotions and feelings, it's because I think it's very important to our embodied experience to realize the difference, because the life cycle of an emotion, so the life cycle of a physical response to any stimulus, is, attention, only 60 to 90 seconds. Imagine that. This flush of neurotransmitters in our body that feels like anger or sadness or joy or whatever is only 60 to 90 seconds. Everything else, like if we experience something, a feeling for, a day, hours, or like months, sometimes years, it's all feelings, and it's all coming from the brain, kind of perpetuating this emotional, physical state. So if we simply let the emotion pass through the body without any intervention, it will go away that fast. 60 to 90 seconds. I find it absolutely fascinating. However, of course, most of the time we interject with this emotional flush with feelings. And remember, the feelings are our conscious responses to our emotional state, and they're based on our past conditioning, memories, etc. So when we infuse our feelings and thoughts into the purely emotional body process, we actually perpetuate our sensations of fear, sadness, anger, and of course, that the same is true for the quote unquote positive states of joy, surprise, happiness. In my opinion, this knowledge, this understanding is so powerful because it gives us an opportunity to pause whenever an emotion, a physical reaction, right, comes into our body. And in this pause, we have a choice to let the emotion literally pass through our body without any intervention. And that will take only 60 to 90 seconds. As we do this, whenever we notice that feelings and thoughts or some conscious process starts creeping up into our embodied emotional experience, we can once again stop, breathe, and allow the emotion to pass through without any obstacle, as many times as needed. And of course, once the emotion passes through, but the stimulus doesn't go away, we may need to repeat the process a few times until we're completely in the clear. It is quite fascinating, very interesting experiment to play with this. So let's explore it together now. Take a very comfortable position, and as always, take a few moments to acknowledge the circumstances of your practice, and do it not as an outside observer, but rather as an active participant to your experiences, as a body breathing and sensing itself. Your breath is soft, easy. You're not trying to control it. Simply let this breath flow in and out of your body. Notice how it flows, where you feel it the strongest, etc. Ground through all the parts of your body that touch the floor, whether you're sitting, standing, or lying down. Maybe imagine roots going into the center of the earth. Scan your body, allowing yourself to feel and surrender into the support of the earth that's always there. Select your primary anchor for this practice. Remember, it can be your breath, or it can be any sensation in your body, maybe a sensation in your hand or heart or whatever it is. One of the basic emotions is anger. So let's explore that. So imagine that you're dealing with something that really angers you. Visualize the situation that brings out the physical response of anger in all the details. Start noticing the sensations in your body. So not thoughts that you're thinking, but rather what is happening in your body. How does anger manifest in you? How do you embody anger? For many of us, anger is associated with heat, for example, but of course not for everybody. For some, it's a sensation of metallic cold. For many, anger is linked with tightening up the belly, but for others, it may be something different. So find what it is for you. How does anger express itself in your body? And as you do it, try not to fuel your anger with any thoughts or memories of past feelings, but really connect to the pure expression of anger in your body. So only physical sensations, that is emotion. And now you're going to allow all these sensations to be whatever they want to be. You don't try to push them away or change anything. You're just letting them be, letting them move through your body however they want to. And I will give you 90 seconds for that. And let's see if the sensations, the bodily sensations, simply disappear after this interval of time. Let's start now. Allow the physical expression of anger, the emotion of anger, to pass through your body without you intervening with thoughts, memories, or whatever it is. And now the 90 seconds are over. So how did that go for you? Were you able to let the emotion of anger, the physical sensations of anger, pass through you without getting entangled with thoughts and feelings perpetuating the emotion? Of course, it's okay if not. As usual, it's a practice, it's an exploration. So the more you play with it, the better you become at it. It's totally fine if it didn't happen on the first try, but maybe you connected with at least the gist of it. So as you go through your day today, I invite you to notice your emotional states as expressed by physical sensations in your body, and experiment with this allowing to let them pass through your body. And of course, I would love to know how it works for you. So if you feel inspired, please share in the comments. And obviously, if you have any questions, because it's a bit of a confusing topic, definitely ask your questions and I will try to answer to the best of my understanding of the subject. Thank you so much for being here today. Have a lovely day, and I will see you tomorrow.